Hello everyone, hope you're fine, welcome! Today we're going to see together the PlayDifferently Model 1. The Model 1 was born into a collaboration between Rigby-Jones and Rigby-Jones. It was engineered and built directly into the UK by allen&heath. In each channel you will be able to use a stereo aux return. In the middle there is no EQ, but sculpting EQ allows you to use the frequency you want into your mix. Each channel has a low-pass, high-pass filter directly into it, or low-pass, high-pass filter with resonance you can choose directly on each channel. Little connections I didn't talk about in the video. The link connection allow you to link 2, 3, 4, 5 if you want mixer between them, and the D-sub Tascam connection allow you to output the 8 channel directly into an external sound card. The PlayDifferently Model 1 will cost you £2,550 exclude VAT, so €3,199, all tax included. So it seems to be a strange mixer because you have no EQs like you see, but there is something else. It's a very quality mixer, and you have a filter inside, both on the channel and on the sound filter. I mean master, it's called master filter, but you can say that you can add in every channel directly into this filter here. We will see first in this video an example of a channel with a track, a normal track, and this track I will cut in 4 different parts, which are a kick, bass, height, hat clap, the hi-hat and the clap together, and the melody. And there are some samples of this track, and you will see that you can arrange, you can modify every part of the track very easily, and you can make a little remix of your own track. It's very, but you have to make this before if you want to have a beautiful mix and not some trash mix, and I don't know how to say. So first with a track on line 4. So you will have two aux. It's like send return. You can put some effects directly into your mixer, plus the filter directly into the mixer. So if you have something like a loop, you have to choose pre-fade like that, and fader down, because you see you have the fading, and you can make some sort of loop like that, like a 4-beat loop. 1, 2, 3, 4. And go directly into your track. Or if you need something like a DD, something like that, modulation, you have just to push not pre-fade and up your track like that. You will have this one, but you have just to push dry into your effects, and like that you will have just VFX on your track. Or like that. But if you need something more comfortable, like I said in the beginning of the video, you have to have all your track with sample, because now I am applying an effects directly in all the track, or just mid and high. But if you have just the melody, just the hi-hat, just the kick, you can apply an effect directly on this kick, on this hi-hat, so it's more comfortable. After, directly in the mixer, you will have a trim control, and the trim control can be done with a dry mode. So trim control like that, and dry like that. I think it will apply. Didn't read the documentation, so it's just a speculation, but I think it's not just a second trim, but the drive is like if you know the mixer DJ4 or DJ7 or DJ Club or Freevox. I think it's more like a disco sound. You see a little modification of the sound. After, you will have your contour filter, so the low pass and the high pass, and in the middle you have a function called sculpt. It will allow you to balance into frequency and boost or cut this frequency. Look, the low pass. We will see after, this filter will cut more the music, you will see. So low pass, high pass, and sculpt. You can cut or boost. Etc. And it's very cool, this function sculpt, because you can apply it with some effects you will see after. And after, the high pass, like that we saw before. You will have your acceleration, the acceleration for the filter. You can accent all channel directly into this filter here. They call it master filter, but you can accent every channel. So accent it, put on, and you will have her low pass here, with or without your resonance. So now it's flat, and now with resonance. Same thing with high pass. So like I said, the low pass and high pass here cut more than those. Look, if I do low pass here and low pass here, listen with your headphone, you see, it cuts more, but you have 500 Hertz. It's the same phrase, the same 500 Hertz, but this one cuts more. And it's the same for high pass. Look, this high pass, channel high pass, and this high pass. If you listen to your headphone, you will see that it's the same 1 kilohertz, 1000, but this one cuts more. So it's cool, because those are enough to cut your high or your mid, your low pass, or low frequency, but this one cuts more if you need it. It's cool. And you have also resonance for this high pass here. After, you will have your PFL, your Q section. You can listen to A or to B, the B here, the A here. The B adjusts your two section for headphone, the two outputs, and the level. The A has a slip cue, you know, will have your PFL on the left and master on the right, or the opposite, I don't know. And you have a balance between PFL, so what you hear, and mix what the public will hear. And of course the level and two output here. Your fader, some guys will say I don't like or I like. You will have a linear part here and a punch on the 2 centimeters. It's a good curve for this kind of mix. After you will have a boost output. I listen to it now with level and double EQ. You will have a free bending key on the master, put on and cut. It's just -20, so it's not a full cut. But you can easily put the low pass like that. Put, unput, put, unput, etc. Two master output. And of course on the we spoke about aux to send your track into the FX part, and you have of course written here, look, the one here, but I don't use the two here. And I said that I will put my sample. Look, I have the kick here. I have my no, not this, my hi-hat here. Oh, sorry. I have my bass on B. And my melody on D. So if I want to make a loop, I will do like that. Etc., etc. If I want just to put a resonance mode or a flanger or something like that, or delay or echo, you can not put prefade here, just put like that your FX. And I know, I want to make it like that. Yeah. So like I said, I can put middle here, but you see it's too strong. I will put the middle here, just more sensual if you want. See, I can play with the kick, just the final part of the kick, boom, everything. Boom, everything. And maybe let's go to a little echo. It's very comfortable if you need to make modulations like that. It's very cool mixer for this type of mixing. Of course, you will not be able to, you will be able, it's a mixer, but it's not a good mixer to make hip hop or something like that. It's very comfortable for, like I said, modulation, something like that. For the connections, it's very easy. You have all your input here. You have only one RCA, so only one input. So be careful to push the little red button here to say to the mixer that you have to go into the for the turntable into the AREAA, the pre-amplification of the turntable. You have your aux1, aux2 to exit for FX, an external FX here, and the return here. You have your secondary output both here, your master here, and the first master and second master here, and you have two power supply here. I don't know why, but the first is working very well. So it was the PlayDifferently Model 1. Thank you for watching this video. If you need any information, any questions about this mixer, feel free to ask under the video. And see you next content. Bye bye.